Hi everyone, how are you doing? Today is a beautiful day here. It's sunny and let's see, it says 66, but it feels warmer than that. Um, it's a little windy, but other than that, I can't complain. It's a beautiful day out there. And we haven't been getting a lot of them, so I'm grateful. And I know everyone's excited. Today's the day we're going to announce who won what in the giveaways. But before we do that, I just wanted to touch on something. I don't know if you guys are aware of it or not, but last week, almost a week ago, YouTube had an announcement on how they're changing policies and what they're doing. And what they started doing is a mass deletion of videos and channels and demonetizing a lot of videos or channels outright. Now they say they're doing it to help the community and that it's aimed at like white supremacists and people like that want to spread hate and whatnot. And I'll read you some of their wording, and I'll put a link down in the description box to the YouTube blog where this was, so that you can check it out yourself. But they go into a little bit more detail, and what they're saying is they want to get rid of extremists. They are supposedly also going after channels like Holocaust deniers and whatnot, and conspiracy theorists. They said anybody pretty much with extreme ideologies. Now, what that exactly means, I don't know. There have been changes going on for a while, and they admit to those changes. For instance, there's a few channels I follow that feature children, and they had all of their comments disabled on every single video. None of their videos have comments anymore. One of them is Special Books by Special Kids, and that is a beautiful channel. It has about 1.5 million subscribers, and it's a channel mainly about disabled children, but also adults. It's as family friendly as it gets, and they disabled their comments on there. Also, a smaller channel, Thousands of Roots, they disabled all of theirs. And YouTube's explanation for this is they want to crack down on pedophiles, and if there's children in the videos, pedophiles tend to hang out in the comments area and, I don't know, talk about children or try to find children or something along the lines of that. I don't know. I don't feel that this is the way to handle that, but I know it's hurting the channels, you know. I don't know what the answer is, but that certainly doesn't seem like it to me. YouTube also has said that they are going to delete videos that question, well, I guess that falls under the conspiracy theory thing. People that don't believe in Sandy Hook, the shootings at Sandy Hook, or flat earthers. Now, some of their new policy, their wording is extremely vague, because they also talk about borderline videos they deem are getting close to possibly violating community policy. It's very vague, and I feel like it's vague because then if they demonetize a channel, remove videos, or ban the channel outright, they can just say, well, you know, it violated our policy without pinpointing anything. I don't feel like that's right. You know, if there were a channel out there dedicated to hating middle-aged brunette women, you know, saying we don't like them, they're dumb, blah, 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 I wouldn't like that channel, and I wouldn't recommend that channel, and I wouldn't watch that channel. But I don't see as their opinion has to be banned, even though I think it's dumb, and I don't agree with it. Now, if that channel promoted violence, saying, you know, we don't like middle-aged, dark-haired women, and therefore we should find a way to get rid of them or hurt them, yeah, that should be banned. That should never be allowed to hit the platform. But I feel like if somebody wants to believe the earth is flat, who cares? You know, and YouTube is saying they don't want to spread misinformation. Misinformation according to who? You know, it wasn't that long ago, maybe like 10 years ago or so, my kids thought I was huge into conspiracy theories. I didn't. I said, you know, the proof is out there, you're just not seeing it. And then lo and behold, a few years later, mainstream media got on board and proved me right. Another thing YouTube is doing, speaking of which, they're either not promoting or will completely get rid of alternate news channels. So if you get, you know, you watch a lot of news stuff on YouTube as opposed to your 10 o'clock, 10 p.m. nightly news at home, you may not have the opportunity to see much of those channels. I think they've already started demonetizing a bunch of them, and if they can't make money, how are they supposed to keep making videos, especially those that do daily videos? And YouTube also said they will start heavily promoting more mass media. And I've looked into a lot of commentaries, whether they're videos or in print, on this new policy, and a lot of people think that they are just trying to get rid of the alternate news stations while promoting big news outlets like CNN and even Fox. There's a lot of people like me that don't watch that. They've also said that depending on what the topic is, since January, they have, without demonetizing these channels or banning them, they haven't been letting a lot of these channels come up in search. So they said between 50 and 80% of these channels excuse me, haven't been showing up when people search because YouTube feels that they're not what they want, and or they spread misinformation, so they're not coming up. But let me read a little bit to you. I'm not going to read the hate speech Nazi stuff, but more so along the lines of these borderline videos. You already know that a lot of the gun channels are gone, or they've been demonetized, and a lot of this does seem kind of directed to right of center people, but not exclusively. But anyhow, let me read some of this. Reducing borderline content and raising up authoritative voices. In addition to removing videos that violate our policies, we also want to reduce the spread of content that comes right up to the line. In January, we piloted an update of our systems in the U.S. to limit recommendations of borderline content and harmful misinformation, such as videos promoting a phony miracle cure for a serious illness or claiming the earth is flat. We're looking to bring this updated system to more countries by the end of 2019. Thanks to this change, the number of views this type of content gets from recommendations has dropped by over 50% in the US. Our systems are also getting smarter about what types of videos should get this treatment, and we'll be able to apply it to even more borderline videos moving forward. As we do this, we'll also start raising up more authoritative content in recommendation, building on the changes we made to the news last year. For example, if a user is watching a video that comes close to violating our policies, our systems may include more videos from authoritative sources like top news channels in the Watch Next panel. I don't know. I think they are on a very, very slippery slope, because 10 years ago there wasn't anything else like YouTube out there. Now there are more and more platforms out there that people can move to. Are they as good as YouTube? Certainly not. I don't think my channel, is in any danger of violating any policies on YouTube. But maybe some of my favorite channels that I follow are. I don't know. I don't know why these family-friendly channels got all their comments disabled, even though there was no proof of anything wrong going on in comments. Their comments were watched and taken care of every single day so that nothing like that happened, yet they were disabled. And it might just be in the future that all children's videos will not have comments allowed on them. I don't know. I don't know what the future holds. But I liked YouTube better when free speech was allowed a little bit more. I don't watch any really crazy extremist stuff. I don't agree with Nazism or Holocaust deniers or any of that kind of stuff. And yeah, that's some terrible stuff, and I'm sure there's some kind of dark side to YouTube that I never access or see. But I feel like a lot of innocents could end up being caught up in this. I don't know, I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But on to the winners for the contest. So, one thing I changed was, instead of 3 runner-ups, I did 5. So we'll do the runners-up first. Those are people getting the really cool homesteading stickers. So, for the stickers, now remember, down in the description is my email. It's homesteadingways@hotmail.com. You need to email me and give me your address so I can send this stuff out to you, okay? So, for the stickers, the first one is Chuck Singer. Second one is Carol Webster. Third one is Tranquil Waves. Fourth one is Tennessee Girl. And the fifth one is Norma Akins. So I need all you guys to email me, okay? Now for the 2 books. First winner for that is Danielle Grandpa. And the second one is Ash's Treasure. Email me, you guys. Yay! Yay! And I'm looking forward to our next giveaway. Not sure when it is yet or what it'll be celebrating. But I already got ideas in my head for prizes, because it's really fun. I like doing this. I hope you guys enjoy it too. So anyways, thanks for listening. Thanks for being here. Thank you so much for being a subscriber. I really do appreciate it. It's wonderful having you guys here with me on this crazy journey. Anyhow, it's nice talking to you. And you take care.